And we are live. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the
Good
BYOB
morning.
Morning Show. It's great to see you all here this morning. I am Verlin Smith Randolph, the Fear Fighting Rose of Audacity, and I help women to regain their confidence and their self esteem, build on their courage, and help them to emerge into full bloom after trying through life experiences. I thank you so much. We welcome you. Again, we're glad to see you here on this beautiful Tuesday morning. And welcome again. These are my beautiful co hosts, and I'll share the broadcast as they introduce themselves.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Tuesday, everyone. It is such a beautiful day, or at least it will be a beautiful day for me when the sun rises, because I'm over here on the West Coast. Today, I am happy God woke me up, put breath in my body, and gave me another day to keep striving for all my dreams, goals, opportunities, kicking down these doors that's opening up for me. It's about making actions enough talk. With that being said, I'm Kayshawn Brooks. I am the owner of a luxury skincare and holistic business called Renew Your Body Butters. I provide my clients with alternative remedies for their skin, their hair, health, and I partner with individuals who want to do the same thing and make additional income. I'm all about renew your skin, renew your life, and to renew your life, you got to be doing something different every day, every hour, every minute. You should be improving on something, renewing. You know how the cells duplicate and they renew? That's what your life, your mindset should be doing. Pass it on to my next lovely co host.
Hello, everybody. What's up? It is Tuesday. Y'all, we made it. In the comment section right now, go ahead and tell us what y'all did yesterday. Because when we was on here yesterday, we kept telling y'all what y'all gonna do for you. When you gonna make a decision for you? So go ahead in the comment section, tell us what self-care tool or exercise that you practiced yesterday, that one thing that you did that was for you, by you, because of you, everything selfish to you. Go ahead and comment that, because we don't be talking for our own good.
Hmm.
If you guys
Right.
don't know yet, my name is Ebony, the wig coach Sigler. I am a twofold business. I am very customer based as to where I make premium handmade wigs. And then I also teach other wig makers to do exactly what I do. So, I'm a little boss. I'm going to pass it off to Rose.
Well, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the BYOB morning show, like Verlin said. But you know what, Verlin? When you said that, I think we need to get some theme music.
We do.
I think we need to get some theme music. I'm going to work on us getting our own little theme music for the
Do it.
BYOB show. If y'all don't know by now, I am Rose Fauntleroy, and I am your virtual time and sales genie. And what I do is I help businesses and entrepreneurs to increase their time by having more hands, more resources in their business so that they can make more sales, so that they can increase their bottom line revenue. Their cheese, their cheddar. And we're not talking about breakfast. We're
Hmm.
talking about making more money in your business.
Right.
So today, what we want to know is, have you applied for your opportunity to receive a grant for your business? Or have you been just sitting around talking about it
Hmm.
every morning when we come here and talk to you about it? Have you been talking to your friends and saying, I saw those ladies and I'm going to go to the page and I'm going to apply for that grant, and then nothing happens? So tell me, have
Mm.
y'all just been talking or have you been doing? What you think, ladies?
Well, I hope they've been doing.
Right?
As I always say, you're the only you have, and all the time our opportunities don't come in the form in which we expect them to. They don't look like what we envision them as being. This opportunity is right here before you to become a recipient of the Free Women Grant Program. All you have to do is go to bit.ly/Free Women 2020 and apply for you to receive a grant of 65. The cost of the course is $6,500. The grant is $5,500, which leaves you 1,000. Who else is giving away $5,500 grants like that? Who else is
For the
doing it?
second time in a row.
The second time around.
Look,
second
I'm
time
really
around.
taking it. I'm really taking right now. Like, y'all not clicking this link.
Right, they're not clicking. And the
Like-
thing about it, we have proof that it works because we just had a graduation not 3 weeks ago.
Exactly, that
From
we
the first-
broadcasted live.
What
That
can
we
y'all
broadcasted.
do with an extra $5,000 in your business? If somebody gave you $5,000 right now, in the comment section, put down one thing that you would either, as far as software, add to your business. Maybe you might add an employee. Maybe you might be able to finally do the advertising that you need. In the comment section, go ahead and put that down. $5,000.
You know what else? I like the fact how, money, I don't want to say it's running out, but some resources are running dry. And I like how Verlin said, sometimes the opportunities, our blessings, the answers to our questions, they don't come in the form that we expect them to, where, some people, and I'm going to say most of us, including me, we expect or want, financial blessings. We think we've been conditioned to think if we have a financial problem, money is the only way it's going to solve it. And no, that's the wrong mindset to have. Investing money into yourself, getting knowledge on how to get that money, because this program will open your mindset so that you will be able to see things on another level. It's not just another program, and another certification. No, it's so much more, it's so much deeper, because it goes into your personal, into your business, into your spiritual. It's just, you take so much more away from it, that you're gonna walk into this program. These winners of this $1 million grant are going to walk into this program thinking one thing, and they're going to leave completely different than what they expected. They could have you probably went through a certification class, that probably costed $299 or something like that, and you still wondering what to do with yourself, with your business, and it's not going nowhere. Apply for this grant. There's nothing wrong doing something twice, and I'm gonna speak for myself. When I started in the medical field, I started as a CNA, and years later, I ended up losing it, and because I didn't take the continuing education classes, but I went back to school because my dream was to become an RN, and so it was humbling, for me to have to go back and become a CNA, because I was a travel nurse, making $22 an hour, going to all these different hospitals, worked every floor, every department, everything. And so, I walked around like I was the ish, for years, but I humbled myself and went back because I knew what my goal was. But when I did, an amazing opportunity came. That's another day and another story to talk about. But if I wouldn't have went and did it again, I wouldn't have got that opportunity that came from humbling myself and do it. So some of you who may have done it and is not doing anything, come through this program. This is something that's totally different, going to change your life. And, like Rose said, what have you done? We've been talking to you. Ebony said, what did you do yesterday? We want to hear. We still waiting to see in the comments, some likes, some hearts. Let us know that you did more than just think about going. Did you actually go register? Because we're not even asking for no money right now. All we ask, let me count. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's about 25 letters that you have to type. You literally got about 5 minutes worth of typing and reading that you do all day, every day on social media, talking to everybody and their mama. This is just to get some information. Get yourself.
You know what I was thinking just now? And I'm not trying to be funny, but I think a lot of the times people don't even know they need help. I think a lot of the times people watch our broadcast, and when we're telling them, like, you can do X, Y, and Z, and your business could go, right, left, sideways and stuff. I think a lot of the times, because I remember being at a point of thinking that I knew it all.
Mm-hmm.
I remember thinking that, I don't need that because I already know the direction in which I need to take. When I was progressing, I think when you realize that you need help is when you realize that you're hustling. And I think in the beginning, people think that being an entrepreneur is just the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't know it's the hustle and the coaching, the hustle and the grant money, the coaching and the certifications. They don't never know the and part. So a lot of the times entrepreneurs, they hustle and they're like, promoting all day on their Facebook pages, their Instagram pages. They're doing all of this work and they're not thinking that they need help.
That's a good point.
But
that's a good point. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm trying to speak to the ones who don't even know that they need help, the ones that don't recognize, because burnout. We haven't talked about burnout yet here. Have you guys all reached? I know at certain points I had reached burnout.
Girl.
When you just ready to knock everything over. You be like, I'm done. I've been doing too much. Then you realize that you need the ends.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've ever experienced burnout, it's one of the worst things to go through with your business because you can't hustle. You just can't. You can't hustle anymore. You're tired of hustling. You're exhausted. You're like the thought of running a business is exhausting enough. Just the thought, not even the action. Right. Having direction and fully knowing that if you take this path and you do these certain things, you're going to get X, Y, and Z result. That's a lot better. So we're not saying to just join this program just because we think we're the shit. We're saying do this because this right here is a great path. I know
it is, and
use a bad word.
You don't know what you don't know, and you refer to hustling. And I think there's a great difference between hustling and running my business.
Oh,
there's a great difference. You don't have to hustle when you know what you're doing.
Right.
And that's how you tell.
That's how you tell.
If you reached a plateau in your business, if you reached burnout in your business, or you feel like you just can't get to that next level from where you are,
Yes.
That's how you tell that you need some assistance to take you to
Exactly.
another level. Because when you, like you said, you feel like you just tired of hustling. Well, running a business is not a hustle.
It's not.
It's a lifestyle. It's a wealth builder. It's a legacy. But how you tell that you need coaching, you need help, you need another resource is because you may have been hustling.
Mm-hmm.
Now all of a sudden that doesn't work anymore.
Right. You
Now
know,
go ahead,
You need
Berlin.
another way. You need another way. This
yes.
and the most amazing thing about these courses is the business side. You learn it from point A to B. Oh, I got a
Mhm.
business, I got a business, I got a business. And then you get in class and you don't know A from bullfrog, but you say you have a business.
Right.
You haven't got it, you haven't crossed the T. You just don't know, but you're saying you have a business.
Mhm.
And there's a lot of things that's involved in not just having a business, but owning a business. I got a
Right.
business, I got a business, I got a business. But
Mhm.
owning your business and having the knowledge and the techniques and the strategies to run your business. There's a great difference. And you learn that here
Mhm.
in this program from the business aspect from page one
Mhm.
until the end of the course. It's nothing but knowledge packed information. Everything is beneficial. How to get I saw someone said they wanted to get their license and their patents and all. You can learn all of that here in the community
Mhm.
because you can't have one without the other. They build upon each other. They go hand in hand.
They do.
Yes, they
They
do.
go hand in
And
hand.
you, I mean,
You know
everything
the
you made a good point. You did. You made a good point because there are a lot of people out here who are successful. And in the beginning, they did start hustling, because it's a everyday bustle.
It is.
Every day you have to be doing something. But then you hit that plateau. It's like, okay, I made 100,000 last year doing this. Now this year I want to make 150 or 200,000. But because they know the techniques that they used that year, they're using those same techniques. Well, there may be new things and there may be new strategy that
Yeah.
they haven't used to put with those same techniques to change that hustle
right.
over. So
Mhm.
it's not how you start. You start the best way that you know how to start
Yeah.
because you only know what you know and you don't know what you don't know until you make an investment into wise counsel, and that's
That
that's that's when you can tell is when
Mhm.
that bank account keeps hitting that same wall.
Yes.
$100,000, 50,000, 25,000 is nothing to sneeze at when you used your own two hands and your brain to make it. It's a major
right.
accomplishment.
It
It
is.
absolutely is a major accomplishment.
You
But
know.
then when you couple that with strategy, with the
Mhm.
same techniques, go ahead, Kayshawn.
I was just gonna say, y'all are speaking my life because I've been known as that hustler. But then that hustler went
Mhm.
and got a nursing degree, a bachelor's in management, became a Lean Six Sigma green belt. And then I knew that, okay, I don't know nothing. At least I thought, it was like it was so much new information that I had that I was like, okay, there's nobody around me that can take me to where I'm trying to go. Even though they paid for me to get this knowledge, but there's too much combined up here.
Mm.
But I see what my vision is. There's no one around me, and I had to go look,
Right.
and I just let God. He led me, and he led me here, and it's like now for someone to take this beautiful information that's been crafted and created in my mind and can take that because I couldn't do nothing with it. I didn't know. and now to have a plan, because now my mind, I don't know how to just hustle. I have to do things strategically, you know.
Right.
That's just the way how they trained me and developed me. I don't like to waste
Right.
seconds and minutes. I will be like, you know, if you just walk back and forth that time, you do that 20 times a day, a month, you know, you just wasted like a week of your life, you know, after a whole year. That's how my brain functions now. So you can't, you know, these coaches and other, you know, programs, they can't come, you know, now at me sideways. Oh, I got this, I got that. No, because I'm gonna want to see results in hours to days, you know, to weeks immediately, because that's how fast I'm looking at statistics now. And in these programs, there's so much information. You can go back to your first one you ever took and go watch it, reread it, re-listen to it, and it'll still be something that you can implement. That's how deep this is. Go on, Evan.
Girl, you just said something that I was like, don't go over it too fast.
Go. What I say?
You said a strategic strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that I ain't even know how to implement one of those in my business before meeting Coach?
Because you don't know what you don't know.
Yes,
Right.
I didn't even. I really need. The one that I had, like the one I thought I had,
Mm-hmm.
but the one that I should have had.
Girl.
I did not know these things. Like, and I'm not like. I just did not know these things, and what we learned over here has been, like you said, just been so mind opening, and to be able to use the knowledge that we didn't even know that we had, and to put that in a strategy that will make your business flourish, not just for that month, but everything's connected.
It's connected, right?
It's connected.
I'm looking at Sheila posted, I participated in the last grant program and it truly helped my business, my outlook on my business, and provided me told to further my business. I guess provided her with information to help further her business.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, once you get over here, just the first class alone, and like she said, if you don't get it, it's something you don't understand. There's a replay. You get to go back and watch it until you get it, and then you'll be ready for the next class when it comes around next week. You'll be right on point where you can, just absorb the information that's coming in, and then you have a support team,
Right.
right? You have a
Mm-hmm.
support team, so you're not in the class by yourself. You have a support team. Even the bartender, Chelsea, said she registered. Congratulations, bartender.
That's my girl right there.
For stepping out, taking a chance on you. And that's what it's all about. Taking a chance on you. So even if you don't have a business and you have a desire to have a business, to build a business, you still can apply for the grant. So you can learn how. Wise counsel is priceless. You need it. You need it. And sometimes, a lot of times, most times we say we can't afford it. But you knock it down before you even get started. Don't do that. Put your best foot forward. I'm going to try it this time. I'm going to see if it'll work. I'm going to see if it suits me. You won't know if you don't try. You go to bit.ly free women 2020 and apply for one of these grants.
One of them.
Free yourself.
Berlin.
Because happy.
Right.
Just Berlin, you just said how the classes, they build upon each other. That's just like the whole from day one. You can start building on yourself and in your program from day one. And technically, let me help you out and give you some help for those who's coming into this program. If you do actually do the work you are giving in week one, day one, the next set of stuff you get the next week, it builds off of that. So you can see progression within you and yourself immediately. Immediately. There is no, oh, we got to wait halfway into the program before seeing a difference. No. Day one, there's a checkoff list for you because you're going to see it. You're going to know what are the missing links, because you're going to start waking up and you're going to be like, oh my gosh, there's no way I can finish all this in 7 days and then got some more stuff to do. It's real like that. That $100 a week, it's minute to how you're going to, your business is going to take off, how your mindset is going to take off, how
that's the thing, the mindset right there, Kayshawn. The mindset is the first thing that changes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The mindset. And then you be like, by the third class.
Cool.
And all of you all are making some excellent points this morning. Kayshawn, I wanted to come back around to what you said about how you started when you started your hustle, then you got your bachelor's, then you got your Six Sigma, then you did this, you did that. But even after you got all those things, they didn't teach you what to do with them or how to make money with them. You got them, you got your certifications, you got your degrees, and they didn't say, okay, now that you have this one, if you do this strategically, this should happen for you.
What it did is taught me how to make other people money.
Not
their business strategically.
Right, not yours.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you took a look at that and said, well, it has to be something more. So then you come and you get wise counsel. Now, when you went through the certification program, it doesn't just say here, Kayshawn, here, Verlin, here, Ebony, here's your piece of paper. You're certified now. And you're looking around like, what do I do? No, there's a next step. They sit you down and say, look, if you do this, you build this, you put this with this. These are the things that are going to happen for you. And Kayshawn, I don't know if it was Kayshawn or Verlin said by the third class.
The third class.
Take that knowledge and you can start making revenue right then and there. You can put things in place right then and there that can start building up your revenue while you are still going through class.
Right. It is.
Right.
And
I'm sorry, go ahead. I was going to say, how, well, I can't afford it every week. I can't pay da. You get in the program and you say you can't afford, you're going to get so many different ways of how you can make your payment for that week. You can't afford it. You can. There's something right around you that you can monetize.
Something in your own hands. And if you say that you can't afford, that's where a mindset shift needs to come in. Because it's not about being not able to afford. It's about making the investment.
Yes.
And if you say you can't afford it, then yeah, you're right. You can't. It's what you say and what you believe. But if you say I'm making an investment in my future, I'm making an investment in my children's future, I'm making an investment in my grandchildren's future, I'm making an investment in my family's legacy, that takes on a whole new light. Dawn says, I can see my mindset changing. The more I listen to all of you, I have learned that if I could have done this on my own, I would have done it already.
Period.
Wow.
That's so true.
Somebody needs to put a wow in the chat.
Right? Wow. That is so true. Rose, I have a little testimony. When you said it's about stop saying
yes, ma'am.
You can't afford something. So I just checked myself yesterday for saying what I can't afford because or it was something, an amazing opportunity came yesterday. And I was just like, God, why these opportunities keep coming? Because people in business knows it takes money for your business to grow. So when you have an amazing opportunity that costs a little bit of change and you want to jump on it, you want to do it. And so I have been saying, like all year, I caught myself yesterday, God, why you keep sending me these opportunities knowing I ain't got the money to pay for it? And yesterday he checked me and was like, every time you didn't say it that, you didn't came through with I didn't came through with everything. So I was like, okay, thank you for giving me these opportunities that I know that the money will come in for me to do it, because I said, oh, let me stop complaining like I don't want these opportunities to continue to come, because I was the way I was saying it, oh, why these keep coming, knowing I can't, because when they come, it forces me to go out there and do what I have to do to get the money for this. Same thing with this $99 a week commitment. Verlene said, you're going to get in here. And so many people in this community, somebody is going to have something that you can do, that you can try to come up with your payment.
Yeah.
And you know what, Kayshawn? Not only that someone is going to have something that you can do to come up with your $99 a week, because you're only investing $1,000. Your grant will pay for the majority of your program, but you will have something that someone else in the community needs as well. It's not a one-way street. It's a two-way street.
It is.
It's a two-way street. And that's the power of a community. That's the power of wise counsel. You see us here every morning. Well, that's because we changed our mindset. We realized that we didn't know what we didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. I mean, it's that's just life. That's just how it goes. You don't know what you don't know. But once you've been exposed, once you've seen it for yourself, you won't be able to go back, because that's how the mind works. Once you expose it to something new, something good, something that's going to grow you, your mind won't let you be comfortable in that old way, in those old ways of doing things. It's going to reach out and beg for you to stay on that path to something new. And now more than ever, you see, I have it up here on the screen. Now more than ever, the world needs leaders, coaches, and teachers to help us to rebuild a new normal. Yeah, you used to going to a job, working every day, and you may or may not like it. I loved my job when I was working it. But I also loved my freedom in knowing that there was more for me, because I had invested my time in this place. That investment ran out. That time ran out, because you can only do the same thing the same way for so long before you realize you're not going to get this result that you want. You say you want to be free. You say you want to build something for yourself. Well, you can't stay stuck in this seat over here building for someone else.
Dang.
And that doesn't make, don't get me wrong, that doesn't make where you built or where you were building in a job wrong. That doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with whom you were working for. That just means that that was a season in time in your life. Doesn't make either one of you all bad people. It just means that that particular season has run out. And now it's time for a new season. So go to bit.ly/free women 2020, because this is your opportunity. We are definitely not in the same normal that we were in 6-8 months ago.
Oh no.
And it's not going back. It's time to build a new normal. That's
our coach is so flexible that even whether you're in this certification or any of our other programs, she's so smart that she's like with water, you know, like whatever is going on, she's gonna find a way for us to make it through. Like she's seen something was coming, you know. When COVID hit, it was like, okay, she knew it was nice. It felt safe. It felt comforting to be in a community where when this disaster hit, you were around a bunch of people who we were helping each other get through this, you know,
Yeah.
and for us to continue to thrive personally and in our business. And I'm going to end with, I seen yesterday someone was asking in some groups, I need help with my business. And it was like, I want something other than the SBA loan or that EIDL. And I thought of this program, you know, and this is why, as Rose says, her mantra, sharing is caring. So please share out this broadcast, because there's people out there hungry. They're looking and they're like, hey, I need help. You know, I don't want a loan, you know, so how about a grant, you know? And like I said before, sources are drying up. Here is another $1 million. People see us, people seeing this graduation, people are applying for this. So get in while you still hear our voices. That means there is room for you today to get in. So don't wait, don't pass this opportunity.
That's right. As long as we're here talking about it, that means that it's still open. And this is the second go round. Okay. It was so popular and people were asking for it. And see, the first time we were here talking about it, people applied, but some people drug their feet or drag their feet, whichever word is correct. Okay. But some procrastinated. And when they went to hit the button, hit the link, and tried to apply, the program had closed. And there was such a list of those who wanted to get in the last time and couldn't, that Coach is bringing this back around again. And we don't know how many more times she'll do this. This may be the last time. So don't miss your opportunity. When you go and fill out the application, you're not paying anything right now. You are getting information. We've streamlined the process. Get the information so you can make an informed decision. Don't count yourself out before you start. Because that first step, sometimes that first step can be a doozy. But once you take that first step, the rest of the steps will come one right behind the other, because there'll be resources to meet you where you are.
Right. It will be. So I'm excited.
Excited too.
I didn't know if y'all seen that, but Dawn had said earlier, she said, I have 4 degrees and still working a job. And that lets you know that something is wrong. You know, not saying anything is wrong with getting degrees, because I love learning. You know, I took anthropology and geology for fun, you know, because that's just me. But to still have to work a job, that's a lot of money. Them degrees was not cheap. She had to pay for each and every one. You know,
probably still paying.
You know, and so I got to do something different. That's why I was like, I'm glad I didn't pay for my education of all this stuff that I have, because I will be stuck, you know. And you hear so many times people, they spend all this money getting degrees and investing in this and don't see anything. But here is, we're real life people here. We're not actors. We're not getting paid to do this. This is our training ground. This is how we're making. This is how we're trying to get like Danielle Winningham. We want to get to the point where, at least I want to get to the point where I want to grant $1 million.
Absolutely. We're
And
here because we want to serve,
yes.
because we want to serve. Ladies, what else y'all got for the people? And I want to say to Don, thank you for being transparent and saying that you have your 4 degrees, because I know you didn't get them just to haphazardly get them. You got them, one, because you like whatever it is that you studied. 2, you wanted to advance what you were doing further. So I applaud you, because that takes dedication.
Right.
Oh my God,
That's
that takes dedication. That takes money. It takes time. It
brain
takes
power.
a lot. And those will take you so far now that you're switching over to do something else. So I applaud you for your transparency.
That is amazing.
It is amazing.
I'm going to say before we leave is I again challenge everyone watching this to do one thing for yourself today. And tomorrow I'm going to turn around and ask you guys again what you did for you.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people have to be reminded that they are important and that they need to do something just for them.
Just for them.
Because they feel guilty about doing things just for them. Women do. But nobody can feel guilty.
Tell them about it.
I always say, you are the only you that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I know how it is to give, do, and have nothing left for yourself at the end of the day, because you've given all of you away, may it be to the job or a situation, people, whatever, circumstances. And at the end of the day, you just left empty because you've given all of you away. But it doesn't have to be like that. Really, I don't believe life was designed to be that way.
I agree with you.
It just wasn't. It just wasn't. So if you're feeling a woe with me, I can't do it, it'll never work for me, don't believe that. Because I believe that all things are possible. In this word, it says that all things are possible.
Oh.
If we believe,
we can achieve.
So you can do this thing. You can go to bit.ly free women grant 2020 and just apply. Whether you have a business or not, but if you have an expiring business, you have a desire to do something, to build, to make a difference. We have 12 different certifications. You can apply for 12 different certifications that you can apply for. I facilitate the fear fighting certification, where I help women to fight their fears and regain their confidence and self-esteem, their courage that was lost through life experiences, the thorny part of life that you wonder, now I've gotten through this fight, and you sitting and waiting for the next fight. No, you don't have to wait for the next fight. You stand firm and you face it. And you say you're not going to go through this. You get that courage to do for you. We have the courage to get out there and fight everybody else's battles. Everybody else's. But when it comes down to us, we want to sit down. No, don't do that. We have 12 different certifications that you can apply for. You go to the link, look them over, and decide which one you want to go for.
That's right. There are 12 different choices, and I'm sure there's something there that you may want to change your life with, change the direction. And you can still, if you want to stay employed, you can do, by all means, you can do that. Yeah. But you can also form you a plan B. Because as we know, in the times that we're in now, you have to have something else tucked away.
Verlyn, I feel like your program is like a you program. Like, say if someone is afraid to move forward, afraid to choose them. It may not be time for you to do your business right now. It may be time for you to just focus on you. And this
Right.
certification can give you that strength, that courage, so that you can move on to the next certification, to the next program, because it's all in the mind. If we don't know how to stand up for ourselves, say no to other people, or put ourselves, Verlin can help you choose you. But she can't help you if you don't go to bit.ly/freewomen2020. That is a choose you. If you don't know how to choose you, come learn.
That's right. Because I say all the time, life and business intersect. They cross. You can't do one without the other. And especially when you're stepping out to run a business, there are going to be some things that are going to come up in life that you're going to need the courage to face. You're going to have to fight back that fear. So go to bit.ly/freewomen2020. Ladies, and anything else y'all want to tell the people?
I just want them to be encouraged.
There you go.
Just be encouraged. I know we all are going through something. We all are, from the richest to the poorest. We all are going through the same one thing. We all are going through the same one thing. But we don't have to let this same one thing consume us. Because as long as you have hope, you can do it. And if you have that burning, that yearning, I always say down in your belly, that you should be doing something, that you have a desire to do something, you have a desire to build or just make a difference, whatever that positive difference is in someone else's life, do it.
Do it.
Don't take all your dreams and your aspirations and your desires to the cemetery.
That was deep.
That's deep.
Start here. Do it for you. Do it for yours. And just be encouraged. It's a beautiful day. Hold that head up and do that one thing for you, like Ebony says. And trust and believe. If you want it and you believe it, it'll come to you. But you have to really want it. So we thank you for joining us this morning on the BYOB Morning Show. I have enjoyed you all, and I wish you all the best. We all wish you all the best because we just do. And we need to love on people. I don't care how bad it is. We need to still love on somebody. And I'm loving on you this morning. Everybody know that's V's thing, love. I'm loving on you this morning. And I just want to encourage you to take a chance on you. You can go to the link and look it over. And if you don't see anything that appeals to you, it's okay. It's fine, but at least you tried and you took the time. And maybe you can share that information with someone else. And that's what it's about, helping others.
Yes.
Okay? So we thank you for joining us this morning. Have an amazing day. And we look forward to seeing you again on tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a good day on purpose.